What's up guys, how you all doing? Now, in this video, I'm going to be doing my second most requested video. Now the first most requested video is easily the setup tour. Obviously you guys want to see the room, you want to see the man cave. But the second most requested video I get, and especially since I moved into my new house just about a year ago, is the house tour. So many people have been asking me for the house tour. I literally get tweet after tweet, comment after comment. Adam, when are you going to do the house tour? When are you going to do the house tour? And because I've said soon for quite some time, I get more and more and more of those kind of comments. Anyway, today is the day, guys. I'm going to run you through a very quick house tour. I wanted to do it in front of the camera, but there was no one around to film me, so unfortunately I had to do it behind the camera with a bit of a voiceover. It was just getting a little bit dark as well, so the white balance was changing and a whole bunch of other stuff, but it's all I've got time for at the moment. Hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic Christmas and New Year. Enjoy the house tour. Peace.
Shall we begin?
So this is where it all begins, right here in the hallway, and straight away you can see my beloved 9-bot minis. One for me, one for Jade, or sometimes George as well. And that is literally how I get around my local area. So yeah, absolutely love those little fellas. Now you can see in front of me the desk area there, but I'll come back to that in a minute. First of all, on the right, we've got the kitchen dining area. Now this is kind of now been taken over by Lila into her own little play area as well. So yeah, that's why it's not quite as tidy as I would like it to be, but there you go. Throughout the house you'll see little bits and pieces of paintings and stuff like that. Nothing we've done, it's just stuff we've bought, but yeah, we kind of like it. Log burner there in the corner, obviously TV on the wall, and then the kitchen. Now this is literally the center point of the house when we have guests over, when we have friends over, and also obviously just us as a family, me, Jade, Lila and George. This is where we all congregate, this is where we all chill, this is where we all eat and sometimes drink as well. Now I've got a couple of wine fridges. To be honest with you, I don't actually drink hardly any alcohol at all, if any, from 1 month to the next, but still it's nice to have, and sometimes there's a special occasion, much like the one that is coming up, which is my favourite time of year, and that is Christmas. Now out the back, my favourite part of the whole house is the view. I absolutely love this view. Every single day it changes, throughout the seasons it changes, and I just love it. Now, this little area here is a little bit of paradise for me, a little bit of creative space, a little bit of head space. Yeah, definitely loads of head space. So yeah, this is a pretty cool room. It's called the cathedral room, and it kind of just connects the whole house together. You've got the living room upstairs on one side, the bedroom upstairs on the other, and then obviously the stairs going up to the next floor, and then back onto the hallway itself. Our beautiful Christmas tree, which I am very, very proud of indeed. Had this one for quite a few years now, and it still looks absolutely fantastic. Loads of presents there building up, ready for Christmas. In fact, them ones are just for Jade. How spoiled is she? Now, into the most important room, which is obviously my office. Not as clean and tidy as I like it to be, but not too bad. You can see my brand new 9-bot mini that I'm getting for Christmas from Jade right there, and again that view just continues through all this glass that just covers the whole back of the house. All of my little bits and pieces in here. I'm going to do an updated room tour as well soon. Now you can see here the beginnings of my new mining rig. That is 8 graphics cards there, and they're going to begin to take shape in my brand new cryptocurrency mining rig, so that should be a lot of fun. There you go, there's me. I've got a huge collection of aftershaves because I think it's extremely nice to always smell good and people remember you for it. So yeah, that's my little kind of calling card, if you like. And that's it. On to the next room. We've got a bathroom and a utility room and various other bits and pieces. I won't bore you to death with the shit. Actually, yes, I will. There you go. So yeah, that's the downstairs one. Now, this is actually Jade's space. So we both work from home. Jade works out of this room here doing semi-permanent makeup, tattooing people's faces, would you believe it? And that's it, and then up the stairs we go. Now this is the first floor landing, and up here you've got this incredible kind of glass space that allows you to look right through, not only down onto my desk, my handmade desk, which you might be able to buy for yourself at some point in the future, but also out onto that beautiful chandelier, and incredibly as well onto that view out there, which is just still mind-blowing me. Even though I've been here for a year, I really just appreciate that view every single day, and just delight in the way that it actually changes throughout the seasons. So here we go into the living room. This is definitely the couch space of the house. Huge sofa in here where you can really kind of just chill and relax. Just over the banisters here, again, you can look down onto that kind of desk area into the cathedral room. And yeah, I just love the way that everything is kind of pulled together and everything's bright and open, although obviously it's getting dark now and it's kind of gloomy outside. Usually it's extremely bright everywhere. And again, a big balcony out there that you can go out onto, TV on the wall, big curved one. And the thing I love about this sofa is the footstool. You can just chuck it in the middle and it turns into just the hugest relaxation space you can imagine. Again, more paintings. This is Lila's little play area, so she just relaxes in here, playing with all of her toys, getting used to the kitchen for later life. Only joking, ladies. And yeah, just kind of more of these sort of liquid art pictures that we've got around the house. They're nothing special, but we just like the look of them. So yeah, this is the living room. Now, again, onto one of my favourite spaces, and this is what I call my cinema. Now in here I've got a couple of really comfortable kind of cinema type chairs, loads and loads of kind of DVDs, and I've not really finished this room yet. I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm going to do with it. Big projector up on the wall there on the ceiling, and I absolutely love it in here. Every time I want to watch like a decent movie, really amazing sound system in here. The picture quality, as you can see, is absolutely fantastic. Full 1080p. Maybe I'll invest in a 4K one at some point. And one of my favourite little devices is obviously the Apple TV. You can watch absolutely anything on here, from live TV through to obviously Netflix, and pretty much anything you want via VLC as well. So a great device. Now, one of my favourite little things in this room is the electric blinds. Or in America I think they call them curtains, but anyway, in the UK we call them blinds. Yeah, and fully remote control, so that's very cool. So when you put those down, it is fully blacked out, and you can literally just sit in here and disappear into the world of movies. Now in this cupboard here is my networking cabinet, so everything is networked and patched in throughout the whole entire house. If you want to see a video on that, go over to the vlog channel, and I've literally just done an in-depth video on that. Now in here, this is Jade's dressing room, so this is where she and also Lila get ready in the mornings. All of her clothes, all that kind of stuff is in here. So yeah, this is Jade's little space where she does what women do. Picture of George when he was really young. Always makes me laugh how tiny he was in that picture. He's much bigger now. So yeah, out into this space, which is literally just space. There's not really anything out here. And then this takes you into the bathroom. So this is like the main ensuite bathroom. This is where me and Jade use. And my favourite thing in here is the waterproof TV. Yeah. Very geeky, but I absolutely love it. It's just fantastic. So this here now loops right the way round and takes you actually into our master bedroom. So this is where me and Jade obviously sleep, and you've got another big balcony out there, so in the summer you can really get outside and enjoy the sun and obviously the views as well. And this is one of those beds as well where you've got the TV that comes up at the end of it, so no need to start hanging TVs on the wall and ruining the view. Some of my trainer collection, which I've got a major addiction of, but there you go. So yeah, the view again, I just can't go on about how wonderful this view is. It really does make my day every single morning. And from the bedroom, you can see down again onto the desk area, which I think is pretty cool. So up onto the third floor, and the first thing we come to on the third floor is another bathroom. So this is the bathroom for George and Lila's bedrooms, and the first bedroom we've got here on the right is actually George's bedroom. This is my son's room, and you can see the old iMac over there in the corner, which I still absolutely love and still works, believe it or not. TV obviously in the corner, loads of cool artwork and stuff on the walls, which he loves. And then the next room, my beautiful little baby Lila, her room. So this is her nursery. In here we've obviously got the cot and just all kind of cute stuff up on the wall. And yeah, this is just a really kind of little girly room, which I love. Very important indeed. Always kiss your loved ones good night. She's even got her own little Christmas tree. But again, one of the great things in this room, and this is even higher still, again, is just the ability to just look out all the way across the countryside, and yeah, it just looks fantastic. Really beautiful, especially at this time of year when all the different colours are on the trees and whatnot. But yeah, that is Lila's room right there. Very, very cute indeed. Now, this little space here is actually George's space, and it's basically just a gaming area. There's like Xbox, PlayStation, all that kind of stuff, and him and his friends can just sit on the sofa, play games, and yeah, it's just a kind of area where everyone can kind of just do gaming and just have some fun, really. Now, this is our guest area. So in here, this is where our guests come and stay. So mainly Molly and Tash. If you watch any of my kind of Snapchat and Instagram and stuff, you will already know those guys. And yeah, this is just where they come and stay. And in fact, earlier on, I don't often come up here, but earlier on, I came up here and I found a little bit of a stash of presents, and some of them are mine, so I am hyper excited for Christmas. It's my favourite time of year. Love spoiling the family, the children, the wife, and everybody who I love around me. And that is it, guys. That is the house tour. It's going to be a while before we sit out there. It's just a little bit too cold at the moment. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see anything more in depth, leave a comment below. Please do hit that like button for me, and I'll see you in the next one.